it's July. Have you started preparing for Christmas yet? If y'all know me, you know that I like to prepare for Christmas very early, and really I start thinking about Christmas for the next year right after Christmas is over. Okay, not like right after, but definitely January, after things have settled down, I start preparing and budgeting and making preparations for Christmas of that year. I've got my Santa hat on right here to be a little more festive because obviously it's not the Christmas season yet, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Christmas today. Christmas in July! Oh my gosh, I love Christmas so much. But welcome to today's video. I'm Elisa. If you're new here, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're excited for Christmas, give it a thumbs up. If you like my video, I appreciate it so much. Comment down below something you are thinking about getting somebody in your life, an idea for your Christmas wish list, or your kids for Christmas, so maybe it can give me some ideas as well. And of course, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it a lot and it helps me out. Anyways, let's get into today's video. I love Christmas time, and I like to be able to spend a lot of time with my family and to be able to enjoy it. And for me, enjoying it means I am not stressed about, for one, money, or for two, worrying about getting everything ready and gifts and different things for Christmas. So I like to prepare very, very early on in the year, like January. I start thinking. I don't necessarily start buying Christmas presents then, but I do start go ahead and thinking and getting ideas and a plan together of about how much we're going to spend. That way I can put money aside. And I also like to prepare and think of gift ideas for people that we will be buying for my kids, for my husband, because I like to give meaningful gifts, and I like to give gifts that the person will actually hopefully use. That being said, if I give a gift to somebody and they do not want to use it, I will not feel bad about them getting rid of it, because I don't want them to keep it just because I gave it to them. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about preparing for Christmas now, or if you've already been preparing, some things that you can do right now here in July or in the coming months up until Christmas. I do always recommend starting a budget very early on in the year, like January if at all possible, or if you've thought about it back then. If you have not already been saving and putting money aside for Christmas, now is the perfect time to start. We've got about 4 months left, so I like to be done with my Christmas shopping at the end of November. So if we're talking about that, that gives us August, September, October, November. It gives us 4 months. So really where I think that you should start, you could really start either way. You could start with your budget first, or you could start with what you are thinking big gift wise, or how many people you are going to be buying for, and make a budget off of that. Whichever way, I think you do need to come up with a budget, whether just throwing out a number and saying this is my budget for Christmas and then dividing it out from there, or saying this is how many gifts I have to buy, this is what I'm going to need to get, and this is how much it's going to cost. So this is how much I need to set aside for Christmas. So if we're talking about $500, 4 months, you're going to need to set aside $125 extra every single month. If you're talking about $1,000, $250 every month, so that you've got the money set aside and ready to go. Some people, if it's hard for you to save your money and not spend it, some people will actually put a budget every single month. So if your budget is $125 a month, then you can actually go ahead and purchase those Christmas gifts that are going to be $125. So you can go ahead and purchase $125. I've been saying that a lot. But that amount of money and gifts for that month, and set them aside. That way the money isn't sitting there, but you already prepared and you bought those gifts, and you can put them in a closet or wherever, attic. Okay, some things you can't put in the attic, but you get what I'm saying. You can buy them and set them aside for Christmas. That way you are not stressed about money and also shopping, because you already did the shopping. You've done it over several months, so you're not stressed about money or shopping. So today I'm just going to go through kind of what I am planning right now to get my kids for Christmas this year, 2021. So one of the things I like to do is to keep a notes, just like a gift note is to keep a specific like gift note section in my phone, and I can write down ideas for people throughout the year. I know especially for my parents and my in-laws and my husband, those people are really hard to give gift. Oh, and myself actually, because when people ask me for ideas, sometimes I don't know what to tell them. So especially for those people who are hard to find gifts for, I like to write down things throughout the year. If I think of something or see something they would like, or they mention something, I'll go ahead and write it down. That way when it's closer to Christmas and it's time to buy a gift for them, I have several things that I have actually thought really about, and hopefully something that they're really going to love and enjoy and use. So, got my handy dandy list. So first of all, for my kids, I usually do about 2 to 3 gifts from SC. So I usually will get like a book. So one of the gifts will be a book for each child. Oh, I guess I should start out with, I currently have a 7-year-old boy, a 4-year-old girl, and almost 2-year-old girl. So those are my kids that I am buying for. But a book, and then so this year I'm going to plan on doing 2 gifts that are going to be on my kids' Christmas list. My 2-year-old obviously will not have a list really that she's going to write out, so some things that I had written down, and I'll like look closer to when I'm going to buy, because I probably still won't buy those gifts until the beginning of November. So I'll see like what her interests are around there and get to things that she really likes that way. She really, really loves baby dolls, and not necessarily the accessories yet, but she loves baby dolls, so that's a possibility. Or like a Disney movie, something like that for her. I know for sure my 4-year-old girl is going to have Barbie accessories on her Christmas list literally anytime we want to go to the store and just get ideas, or she like asks to look at things on my phone. Barbie accessories, or she calls them American Girl doll accessories, so like the accessories for the bigger dolls too. She just loves tiny things. So I know those are going to be on her list. My son actually asked for, which I don't know how much these things cost. He literally today, as we were driving in the car, was like, I'm going to put an underwater camera on my Christmas list. So we'll see. I mean, his birthday is in February as well. So usually I use their Christmas list to get ideas for their birthdays as well, because my daughter's in January, my son's in February. So depending on the price, it might not be a Christmas gift, but it may be a birthday gift. This year, because my kids have such loving family members, so many loving family members around here, they do get a lot of gifts from aunts and uncles and grandparents. So I didn't want to do a whole lot of like little gifts and stuff from us. We'll still do some because I love I love opening presents and seeing my kids open presents on Christmas morning. I just really love that part of Christmas, and my kids do too, but I want to be intentional about the things that are coming into our house. So I've decided we're going to do a big gift for all three of them together, and we are going to get a Nugget. Do you say Nugget couch? I'm actually not sure. We do not have one right now, but I'll put a picture here. It's basically like some pieces that you can put into like a couch on the ground, or you can use them to build and climb on and stuff like that. They are like $230, I think, and I will have to order these plenty time in advance because I think they take like 6 weeks or something to get to you, at least 6 weeks. And I've really got to sit down and see what exactly our budget, if I want to budget for one or if I want to budget for two. I've heard a lot that two is way, way, way better than one, especially since we have 3 kids that will be using them. I'm thinking about getting 2 because it just gives more opportunities for creative play. So that is a huge gift idea. And then I'm going to do 4 toys for gifts, not necessarily toys, 4 gifts from me and my husband, so from Mom and Dad. One of them will be Legos for the 2 oldest ones. Both of them just love Legos. I love Legos, so that's definitely a gift. My youngest is not really, like, we have some Lego Duplo blocks, but we don't necessarily need any more, and it's not like she can put a set together. So I'll do something different for her. I'm thinking of getting a very large play silk, again, to go along with the creative play of the Nuggets. And then I have already purchased, because I got these on sale right after Christmas or right before Christmas last year. I have like a wooden stacker for each of them, like Grimm's wooden stackers. There's 3 different kinds, so I have one for each of them, so that will be a second gift. And then I haven't decided exactly. It's either going to be we'll get 2 more things that are on their Christmas list. Really, it's just gonna I'm gonna see what's on their Christmas list. So 2 more things that's on their Christmas list, or just 1 more thing. And then I think I'm going to get my kids each a Yeti cup. Those child ones that have like the flip up drinking straw. That I'll put a picture here too again. So that is all of the gifts, and I do also like to plan for my stockings in advance as well. So for my kids' stockings, I am going to do an ornament each for them. I started that last year and they all loved it. I mean, my 1-year-old didn't really know, but my older 2 loved it. They got their own ornament, and I'm going to continue that tradition. And then all 3 of my kids really like fidget kind of toys, and they're always just a good thing that we can take in the car or at church or something if it's not loud, something like that. So I'm going to find some sort of fidget toy that I can put in their stocking. And then I always like to get those chocolate coins for Christmas in each of our stockings, and then I'll probably get like 1 or 2 other Christmas candy things. So that's what will be going in their stockings. Of course, I will be doing a what I got my kids for Christmas video in November when I've actually purchased everything. So we'll see what I actually end up doing. Some of this stuff is pretty set in stone, like, yes, I want to get these things for my kids. And then, of course, other things I have sort of like a budget that I am thinking, and it's kind of like more flexible on what it will be. So I'm excited to do that video for you guys in a few months, but I just wanted to go ahead and give you an idea of what I am thinking of getting for my kids, and hopefully you start thinking of a budget for yourself for Christmas, because I'm gonna say it again, I like to plan early, and I am a huge advocate of people planning early for Christmas to save yourself so much stress in the money department and the time and shopping department. Okay, if you have stayed here long enough, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'm going to give a little bonus on just a few things that I have jotted down for myself that I am thinking I will want for Christmas. So I've been really wanting some nice, like actual, are they designer? I don't know if they're designer, but like Oakley's or something like that. Some kind of nice brand sunglasses. So that one I think I'm really wanting. I don't really have any dangly earrings. Like, I'm not going to go really dangly, but I don't know, it'd be kind of nice to have one pair of dangly earrings. And I do have to have, like, certain, either, I think it's sterling silver, I can't remember, sterling silver or, like, gold earrings, because my ears get super irritated. So I always have to wait until, like, a holiday to buy earrings, because it is, like, a more expensive purchase. And then my sister-in-law got last year, and I think she said she got it on Amazon. I'm going to have to ask her. But she got like a leather backpack. Just a small like leather backpack that she uses as her purse / bring stuff around for the kids. And it is so cute, and I really, really like it. So I think I'm going to ask for that for Christmas. And I am a book lover, so I probably will find a book that I want. And I'm also a Lego lover. Laugh if you want, but I love Legos, so a Lego set might be on my Christmas wish list. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will see y'all in my next video.